Hi guys, this is Praveen P from Department of Computer Science. Today we are here to learn about the scheduling algorithms of OS operating systems. Introduction to scheduling algorithms. Scheduling algorithms are essential in computing to efficiently manage and allocate resources. They determine the sequence in which processes are executed on a processor. Efficient scheduling can significantly impact systems performance and resource utilization. What is process? In computing, a process is the instance of a computer program that is being executed by one or many threads. It contains the program code and its activity. Depending on the operating systems or OS, a process may be made. The process may be made. How is process memory used for efficient operation? The process memory is divided into four sections for efficient operations. The text category is composed of integrated program code, which is read from fixed storage when a program is launched. The data class is made up of global and static variables distributed and executed before the main action. Heap is used for a flexible or dynamic memory allocation and is managed by calls to new, delete, malloc, free, etc. The stack is used for local variables. The space in the stack is reserved for local variables when it is announced. What is process scheduling? Process scheduling is a process of the process manager handling the removal of an active process from the CPU and selecting another process based on a specific strategy. Process scheduling is an integral part of multi-programming applications. Such operating systems allow more than one process to be loaded into usable memory at a time, and the loaded shared CPU processes uses repetition time. There are three types of process schedulers: long-term or job schedulers, short-term or CPU schedulers, medium-term or medium-time scheduler. You can see the a tree where CPU scheduling, where primitive and non-primitive is divided, and based on that, the subclass has been divided. First come, first served. First come, first served. FCFS. You can see the table where first come values have been firstly served, so that you can understand about first come first served. FCFS, considered to be the simplest of all operating system scheduling algorithms. First come first serve scheduling algorithm states that the process that requests the CPU first is allocated the CPU first and is implemented by using FIFOQ. Advantages of FCFS: easy to implement, first come first serve method. Disadvantages of FCFS: FCFS suffers from convoy effect. The average waiting time is much higher than the other algorithms. FCFS is very simple and easy to implement and hence not much efficient. Advantages of FCFS scheduling algorithms are simple implementation, well suited for certain scenarios, resistant to convoy effect. Disadvantages of FCFS scheduling algorithm: resource wastage, waiting time variance are some of the examples. Shortest job next. Efficient for small jobs due to its low average waiting time. SJN or shortest job next is efficient for short and independent process. Potential for long job starvation. If a continuous stream of sh- short jobs enter the queue, long jobs may have to wait indefinitely. Shortest job first (SJF) is a scheduling process that selects the waiting process with the smallest execution time to execute next. This scheduling method may or may not be primitive, significantly reduces the average waiting time for other processes waiting to be executed. The full form of SJF is, as we know, shortest job first. Advantages of shortage of first as SJF reduces the average waiting time, thus it is better than the first come first serve scheduling algorithms. SJF is generally used for long-term scheduling. Disadvantages of SJF: one of the demerits SJF as is starvation. Many times it becomes complicated to predict the length of the upcoming CPU. To learn about how to implement these CPU scheduling algorithms, please refer to advantages of SJN scheduling algorithms: efficient resource utilization, minimizes the average waiting time. What are the disadvantages of SJN scheduling algorithms? Potential for process starvation, vulnerable to indefinite blocking. Priority scheduling. Primitive priority CPU scheduling algorithms is a preemptive or primitive method of CPU scheduling algorithms that works based on the priority of a process. In these algorithms, the editor sets the functions to be as important, meaning that the most important process must be done first. Advantage of priority scheduling: the average waiting time is less than FCFS, less complex. Disadvantages of priority scheduling: one of the most important demerits of the primitive priority CPU scheduling algorithm is starvation problem. This is the problem in which a process has to wait a long term time to get scheduling into the CPU. This condition is called a starvation problem. Now let's see about round robin. Round robin is a CPU scheduling algorithms where each process is cyclically assigned a first time slot. It is primitive version of first come first serve CPU scheduling algorithm. Round robin CPU algorithm generally focuses on time sharing technique. Characteristics of round robin: it's simply easy to use and starvation free as all processes get the balanced CPU allocation. One of the most widely used methods in CPU scheduling as a core. It is considered primitive as the process are given to the CPU for a very limited time. Advantages of round robin: round robin seems to be fair as very process gets an equal share of CPU. The newly created process is added to the end of the ready queue. Advantages of round robin scheduling algorithms are: share CPU equally and minimal starvation. Disadvantages of the round robin scheduling algorithms: processor wastage, context switching overhead. Thank you.